Ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We're not dead yet. That's right. I'm Drago Ivan, and this is the wonderful Grand Cater.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the podcast. Here we are. We're at a brand new fucking location. Every time we do the podcast, we might be at a new goddamn location. We don't give a shit where the fuck we do it, do we? We're at Drago's place in St. Albans. With the fucking saint of St. Albans right here.
That's it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
One of many places. Because we have to give it up to the wonderful host that's given this place. His name's Renee's Rebecca.
Yeah.
No, but yes, we're not dead yet, but we do get evicted. That's why it's different places each time. Today, we just go with the flow. We just talk about overall gas bagging shit of, even though that sounds elderly, gas bagging shit, but guess who has a fucking wine in hand after turning 29?
Mate, we got plenty of shit to talk about right here.
That's it, mate. Cheers to that. One thing is to talk about definitely today, we're going to just go over some comedy first. And also, we're filming this on fucking New Year's. 2025 has gone, and now we're heading towards...
It is the afternoon of New Year's Eve, my friend.
Forget 2025, Grant. We're moving to 2020, fully 6 antiseptic.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. What's it good? Every single year, what's good? I feel myself just getting older and older and older, and I know everybody feels that fucking way and shit like that. But what's good? The most hilarious fucking thing happened to me like 2 months ago. And shit like that, because I woke up and like every hair on my body had turned white.
You know what? It's the Ric Flair treatment, mate.
Take a look at my hair.
What was your reaction?
Look at my eyebrows and shit like that.
What was your reaction, Lou? The same as Flair? It was woo!
I know.
I don't know. I
It
love
wasn't
too
quite
much of
like
this
that
shit.
or anything like that.
But it was close.
I was just thinking to myself, like, well, my hair is white. Like, I've completely skipped the fucking grey hair stage. Now I'm fucking Santa. You know, that...
I reckon the look, it looks like a beige blondish look than more of a greyish look.
I
Because
think so as well.
if you had the salt and pepper, then that would have been more of a pain in the ass. Then like, I can get rid of these ones that are just going to keep poking through. It's great that it's just hit it all, so it looks like it's fucking hipster.
I didn't know if it was fucking...
You're going to get a fucking headline spot. Guess what? You're going to get a headline spot at Republic now.
Just for the hair.
Just for the fucking hair and the glasses.
Oh, Jesus fucking
You
Christ.
do look like a fucking picture of a hipster. You're not
I
gonna
don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. But the aviators are pretty cool.
The aviators are fucking hectic.
I like them. Yeah.
Yes. But yes, we're talking about comedy first, Grant. You reckon you kick it off with the topic? I kicked it off with the introduction. What's your comedy first question? You know, we go over like some of the comedy first. Like, you know how you have life interest, your first kiss, your first fucking straight in the pink, maybe in the stink type of situation. But
We're talking about virginity, Drago. That's
Yeah,
the
but
word.
we're
Yeah,
talking-
I like that.
Let's talk about comedy virginity. Where was your first gig?
Where was my first gig? Okay. What's it called? It was at a room called Bad Betty, and what's it called? I got dragged along by my mate's older sister. What's it called? I was at a house party at his place and shit like that, and I was talking with Annie. And Annie said, well, tomorrow night I'm going into the city and I'm doing an open mic. Do you want to come along? I said, sure, I'll come along. So I took the train into the city with
You
her.
got fucking sucking in.
We went to the gig and shit like that. She had all of her jokes on a fucking piece of paper. She was practicing on the way to the fucking gig and shit like that. And that was really the first time I experienced amateur comedy. You know, like open mic comedy and shit like that. Not just, I had been to professional gigs, And I understood that, well, there are some big Australian comics out there and shit like that that are making a lot of money, but I had no idea that the industry existed at all.
Oh yeah, even the whole open mic circuit.
I had absolutely no fucking clue that
No.
it existed.
And then when you end up finding out that there's a course and all this, you're like, oh, no.
Yeah. And once you open up that door and you get into the fucking open mic scene and
It's
shit
like
like that,
opening
you
up
just realise it's a whole different fucking world.
Instead of it's like not opening up Pandora's box. It's like, is it like opening up more and more than box?
Yeah. But
and, we appreciate it, yeah.
so I went to my first gig was actually at a place that doesn't do open mic comedy or amateur comedy anymore. It was at the Imperial Hotel.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Andrew Portelli and Ariana St. Clair and Luca Moore and those kind of people were running the gig.
And yeah, they've been to places nowadays. They've been to places nowadays, a couple of them.
Yeah, all of them. I have no idea what they're doing. To be honest with you, it's not like I'm social with them or anything like that. But yeah, that was probably my first gig. But a place that is near and dear to my heart, which is a place that you never experienced, was a bar called the Highlander Bar. Now,
Highlander, huh?
The Highlander Bar. That was in the city, and it was 100% Scottish bar. They had their own fucking Scottish ale and shit like that, and
The MC Road Kills.
Blaze White, yeah, and Kieran Butler. They ran that room. They had heaps and heaps and heaps of like students that were staying across the road. So we had a lot of drop-ins from people, and it was a real comedy community. Now, unfortunately, that doesn't really exist right now. I can't, you know what I mean? So, what I mean by a comedy community was, if you're in a room and 50% of the people in the room are comedians waiting to get on stage and get up on stage and shit like that, the MC would encourage those comedians to become audience members when they're not on stage, and to laugh and to react and to actually be audience members, not just sitting and waiting on their fucking phones up the back or talking with other comedians. It wasn't like that.
Maybe it's psychologically bashed into people's minds, because during that COVID period, smaller spaces like elevators and small venues, you couldn't have more than a couple of people in there, so maybe it's built in their mind there's an intimidation, not that there's an intimidation, but maybe there's a worrisome factor of being in a room filled with, otherwise, I don't know, unless it's a certain size, because I haven't seen a small, compact room filled to the shit house for a long while, or not consistently either.
Yeah.
A small room consistently packed after COVID is like severity. But the bigger room is like your bunnies and
I love performing at the Celta. How good is that room in that stage? But
it's good pizza across the road.
Glenn cut his hair.
He
cut his fucking beautiful, legendary grey hair.
I don't understand.
What the fuck happened?
His fucking hair regrowth gene is spectacular.
Yeah, you reckon he's gonna grow back in 2 seconds? Yeah.
He fucking, I saw like he shaved his head, and then I swear it was like no longer than 2 months, 3 months, and that shit was. That shit.
I didn't notice him when I first saw him. With a shaved head and shit like that.
When he shaved his head the last time, there was another person at the venue that was splitting image to him when he's got a shaved head. And when I've gone there, this is when I've performed, and I've had like 2 beers after performing.
Yeah.
So I walked straight after him thinking that he's Glenn. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for the spoils up. I'm not Glenn. I'm like, stop fucking around with me. Yeah, no, that was fucking nicely embarrassing. Like you were talking about Ireland and shit. I got that privilege with the comedy virginity. I lost my comedy virginity at an open mic gig room, Dirty Secrets. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I tell you what, that room is really hit and miss.
There was only 2 audience members.
Two audience members.
Which was-
It can be that kind of a night at
Which was
Dirty
the
Secrets,
girl that I
mate.
was staying at the time.
Yeah.
I brought her, so I brought half the audience.
Why would you bring
Oh,
your
yeah.
girlfriend to an open mic
Oh,
show?
yes.
You fucking idiot.
And because someone needs to prove
You
dominance in a
thought it was
relationship.
cool.
mate.
You thought it would be
Someone
cool.
needed to prove dominance in a relationship, and that's how I was going to assert it.
Oh my
By bringing
god.
my opinions across in a controversial matter in a room that's fucking very packed.
Jesus fucking.
That's the established
That
dominance,
is-
mate.
And obviously the relationship didn't last. Drago, how long did that thing go for? Did she dump you afterwards?
Oh, shortly afterwards, yeah, like fucking.
Shortly afterwards.
She introduced me to the stage as her ex.
Yes, she does.
She just
What you
picked
mean
up
by
and
shortly
seen her.
afterwards is after you dropped her off home, she said, don't ever
Yeah.
call me again.
She just jumped up as the third comic, done a type 5 of how I did wrong.
Yeah.
No, the other audience member was this elderly lady that just come in, and she gave her like a couple laughs. She was filling up for
Yeah.
one person, had a lot of energy, and what was mad about it was she actually came up and she's like, "Oh, that's your first time? Oh, great. Oh, I really got this about what you said about this." And that's always nice to cop on your first gig, but your ego goes. Because all the comics that were in the Dirty Secret crew,
Yeah.
were all upstairs. They could not give a fuck.
No, they don't give a shit.
And this is before the head tattoos, man. I actually had hair. I was a good, responsible young boy, man, as you know.
You can still grow your hair out and cover up those
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
tattoos, though.
I've got hair.
You picked the specific spot where if you wanted to hide the tattoos with hair,
I could rock the whole
you
thing.
could do it. All you'd have to do is grow the hair out.
And then just midway through a fight, shave my head. To unveil.
I don't think you needed to shave your head. Like, yeah, it's not like you're going in for a
Oh my
fucking
God,
corporate business job or anything like that.
It's turning into a fucking Mighty Morphin Power Skinny.
Oh yeah, Drago's gonna be an accountant. You fucking
It's fucking head shaving time. And,
jeez,
that's fine.
nah.
Why would you even say something like that, bro? That's
Well,
fucking deplorable.
stand-up comedy is one of those gigs where you can actually get away with it fucking
Mm.
tattoo. And show the fuckers your goddamn new hand tattoo. that you've
Yeah, it's
got.
on. It's about the Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal one.
What is wrong with you? Why not?
Where do I start, Grant?
He's got a fucking pentagram on his goddamn forearm.
It's based on an anime. It's Full Metal Alchemist. It's nothing to do with Spanish.
Sure it is.
You can fucking squirt him up, man. You
You
can
goddamn
squirt him up.
demon conjuring bastard.
If you don't believe me, bro, go on Google, type in meat spin. Yeah? Click the first fucking link set and it'll tell you all about it.
Sure. Yeah, I think you're a member of the cult or something like that, and they've stamped you with the fucking, with the symbol and shit like that. Speaking of horror movies, what's your favourite horror movie?
Oh, hands down.
So go top 3, maybe.
Top 3. Yeah, the fucking original Pennywise. No,
Yeah.
oh mate, that gave me the absolute.
With Tim Curry.
Oh, heebie-jeebies with the bathroom scene, and then even him in the graveyard, like in the fucking 6-foot grave crawling out of it, and then him walking up to the camera and he's all big. As a kid watching that, because his dad's fucking put it on and being like, he has to be a real man now. I shat bricks.
And you know what? It's really sad because Tim Curry had a bad stroke. What's it called? Years ago, like 20 years ago and shit like that, and he's basically like incapacitated. Like he's nowhere near.
That's
he's like to talk and stuff like that, but he doesn't have full control of his body.
Have you noticed, I don't know, this is foil on my head when it comes to actors and that. When it comes to actors, what they're most known for their movies is the way that they go out. Like Bruce Willis, he was in Die Hard, and he's legit going out hard, man. He's going out hard with not being able to speak.
He's in a nursing
Fast
home
and Furious,
now.
Paul Walker, he went out Fast and Furious.
He's in a nursing home right now.
Yeah, man, he's on it
Bruce
hard.
Willis, man.
It's fucked up.
He doesn't even remember his name. Like he's that fucked up. Apparently he can't talk.
You know how like people will say try to focus on the positives in like a difficult situation? I feel
There's some situations where there's no fucking positive.
I think there's one positive to it. Because if you're going to be suffering from the disease, it's kind of a blessing that people already knew your name. So if they ask what's your name, they know it.
He had a good life.
No, man, he had a great life.
He had a good life.
He did very well. Some of his
did
films,
nothing to celebrate.
Oh, and mate, instead of talking too much about it and then it goes into some context of a sentence that gets clipped out. The other two, you said top 3 horror movies, I'll say the other 2 that I really liked and they're up there.
Go on.
Would be Get Out, the Jordan Peele man.
Oh yeah.
That's a fucking great horror film because it's not jump scare horror.
I love it.
It's
I love that
psychologically
film.
fucking up.
Get Out.
Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful. And then I'll tell you the last one, which is a bit of a weird one, is Unfriendly Darkly. Have you seen that?
No.
So it's based on like this, the guy, he ends up getting a laptop from this internet cafe that he regularly goes to because he got handed to lost property.
Sure.
And it has like a bunch of dark web shit. And the guy hacks back into the computer and he's on a Skype call with his mates and some like, they're just hacking into their computers, making them kill themselves. And I don't want to ruin too much about it, but it's a hectic imagination on civilization. And I didn't mean to put that to rhyme, but I've got the DVD as well, and there's 3 different fucking endings.
Yeah. Wow. So, what's the most violent horror movie that you've ever seen?
Horror,
Like gory as fuck.
gory but fucked up. I mean, it's not like it was over gore, but gory but fucked up is a Serbian film.
I've seen it as well.
It's fucked up. I don't like it.
You don't like it? Not your cup of tea?
Not that because of being Croatian, it's not that it's Serbian. But I feel as if it's just fucked. There's just the whole context of it, him being a retired porn star and what ended up happening.
Yeah.
It's a bit stuffed up. Although, yeah, it's fucking putrid. But talking about like Gregory and all that, did you know Markiplier, he's made that movie about the game that was popular, Iron Man. There's this YouTuber, Markiplier. He's made a movie now called Iron Man based on the game, and he has a record now for the most gallons or liters of blood used for any production of movie.
Whoa.
So the whole thing's going to be drenched in red liquid. It's going to be weird.
Yeah, dude. Have you been watching Terrified?
Terrifier, I only caught on to it at number 3. I didn't watch from the
You haven't watched number 1 or number 2?
I watched number 1 and there was a group of them. There was like a spin-off one that leads on to number 2.
The first one's actually a film called All Hallows Eve.
That's it, that's correct.
Yeah.
That's one. And then fucking the next one, I think.
Then it goes to number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that would sound it. And then I've watched 3 and 4 so far. So I'm missing out on 1 and 2. And then 5's coming up shortly. So talking about Scary Movie, just Scary Movie fucking, is it 6 or 7 is coming out?
It's 11. Number 11.
Fucking bro, where have I been? Huh?
XI.
I've been doing too many fucking binges.
I'm a big fan of Saw, as a matter of fact. I like all of them.
Yeah. Oh mate, Saw's great. But alright, so what's your top 3 horror movies? Because it's hard to think on the spot, but you'll have some favourite in general. 3 that you thoroughly enjoy.
The House of a Thousand Corpses.
Nice.
I will have to say my number one, Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Oh yeah, very true.
You ever seen it?
It's like, yeah, of course. It's like a mental.
Oh yeah, it's absolutely fucking fantastic. Girls Have Eyes, unrated. Yeah. If I what to go, I could go through a list of my what's the top 20 if you fucking want to mention. Like I love all of those films, but yeah, definitely Rob Zombie's Halloween is up there on the top for me.
And Rob Zombie, you can see that he thoroughly enjoyed the project. And you
Oh
can
yeah,
see that.
and he can fucking scream and sing and shit like that.
Oh man, there was that fucking horror movie that I ended up watching, and it wasn't bad. And it was from A24, and it's called Bring Her Back. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
That was fucking. That was
Oh, yeah.
fun. Where the kids just there munching on the fucking cutlery, and they're like, you can't be having that in our family, Nicklins. That I'm like, ooh, just feeling uncomfortable as all.
Jesus. I don't
Yeah.
believe in the fucking poltergeist or any fucking thing like that. Have you ever seen or heard of a movie called Grotesque?
No.
Alright, it's a South Korean horror film.
Oh, they don't fuck around over there, mate.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a zombie film which is probably out there. Definitely the most violent zombie film that I've ever fucking seen. It's called The Sadness.
Oh.
You ever heard of that?
I thought you were going to mention that Train to Busan one.
No.
The Sadness? No, I haven't seen the Sadness. I'm still stuck on double happiness.
Oh, the Grotesque is one of those films where even though it's a very gripping film, but basically this surgeon, he kidnaps two people. This man and this woman is just like that, and he locks them in a room and shit like that, and he starts torturing them and cutting them up and doing horrible fucking things to them and everything like that. And
And it is like, wait a minute. I need to sample
he said
this.
if I reach a level of excitement, or after doing these horrible things to you, then I'll let you go. And shit like that.
Like it's a fucking gaming character HP, but he's building up his excitement by like 20% each time he goes him.
Dude, there's one thing where the woman is tied up and the man is like on the floor and not tied up or anything like that. But the man's what's called guts here have been slit wide open, and his intestines are hooked to the roof.
Yeah, no, mate, that's meant to be inside.
Okay, what's good? And in order for the man to free the woman, he has to like move along and what's called get close enough to the woman to be able to like undo her buckles and everything like that, while his fucking intestines are being pulled out of his fucking stomach. It's one of those fucking movies, dude. That's just one scene in the film.
It's like the horror movie Mother's Day. Have you heard of
Mother's Day?
Yeah. So there's like some child who goes up to his mother while she's sitting by the table having breakfast. And he says, oh, happy Mother's Day, but the kids got like a shovel in the backyard. It's just
Oh, lovely. Yeah, we're going to bury Mother in the backyard.
Mum,
Happy Mother's Day.
Kids whacks the mum over the head
They
with a shovel, blows bubbles in the brain, and it's like it's a bit mental.
Brings a new definition to Rocky Road.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, but man, that's what happens, man. We started getting too close to the actual horrors about life. We'd have to do something breakthrough. I bet you we had a thought that would have just got rid of a lot of villains in this world, but that glass that was thrown by the poltergeist here,
Yeah.
live in this fucking facility, You could have caught it on tape. You would have seen it. Like, he levitated off the ground by at least 11 feet. He went straight up, straight to the roof, and then smashed the fuck down.
Oh dear.
Oh, mate, Pepsi fucking everywhere.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, sorry, I'm gonna, I'll fill it. Hold on. Yep, we'll continue. I'll fill you up another beverage after we finish the episode. Or midway through, we're feeling a bit parched.
I'm alright, mate.
Yeah.
I'm alright.
Because that arsehole goes, mate, he's not going to fill up another one. That'll be a manual labour type situation. I'll have to go up. But, back onto comedy first. Do you remember your first heckler at all?
You know, I haven't had too many hecklers that have been like single one person yelling at me from the audience with nobody else yelling at me in the audience. Like a single fucking person directly yelling at me from the audience and being that kind of a heckler. It's never been like that. However, as open mic comedians, hecklers can be classified as people who are not being audience members, but they're hanging around the audience area, and they're talking their fucking ass off and having conversations with people up the back of the room and shit like that, and it's almost like they don't have the common sense that, well, this is ruining the whole fucking environment here, because now they're fighting between two things that their brain is trying to hear. It's not just one thing that their brain is trying to hear.
But this is the thing, people would want to hear what they want to hear if they are so adamant on thinking that is going to be said throughout their day. It's just like deep down that feeling, it's like, oh, I'm going to be done for taking a biscuit or taking a lighter of someone from their place, because why do I take their lighter? Because we're going to lighter for you. So it plays in your mind, right? Until you get that call, mate, you think that you're the biggest crim down the ring.
Yeah, dude.
So I feel as if it was that element as well.
Fucking hell, man.
Mate, so we'll talk about comedy first, right? And the first heckler that I had was the itty bitty bar in St Kilda.
Oh dear, that could be a real hit and miss kind of a place, can't it?
Oh yeah, but I feel as if I was privileged to get this individual that wanted to just speak midway through the sets and everyone's set. And she mentioned from one of the comics that mentioned about peanuts, or a routine about peanuts. My brother's allergic to peanuts, and so it just proved off completely.
Yeah.
So when I ended up going up, I'm like, oh, I know what to do to put it in their place. And after I said shut up, who reckons you should shut up? Audience claps. I'm like, there's a reason why your brother fucking grabs a fistful of peanuts whenever he sees you. And then I feel as if I went a bit too hard, and then I'm like, I'm not good at this, not going too far with the trash talk. Man, wrestling, they always have that one last punchline before someone comes up and smacks it.
Now, here, what's called a bloke who you may or may not know. Have you ever met a bloke called John Doerr?
Yep, I did, man.
Right. John had a gig in Werribee years ago.
Is this a table sort of one?
About 4 or 5 years ago in Werribee and shit like that. And he sent me the video of probably the worst heckler I've ever heard in my goddamn life. John was doing a 10-minute set, a 15-minute set and shit like that, and 2 minutes, 3 minutes into his set, it's going well and shit like that. This one drunk guy up the back of the room, and he is at the bar. He is pissed out of his fucking mind, and he is yelling at the comedian John Doerr on stage saying, "Fucking get off! Get off! You fucking suck it! Get off!" And John's like, alright. I'm gonna leave shortly. But does anybody in the audience want me to do another 5 minutes? And he's like, no!
Oh, yes, that's right. What was it, a bit far in the back, and he's like, I'll leave when you talk nicely, when you say please.
Hey.
We've got to get the views.
Are you alright?
Yeah, all good.
You feeling good?
Yep, he's feeling great. Hey, we'll get back to you. This is John Burgos, by the way. Claps for John Burgos. And he just come back from the doctors. He has claps, so claps for John Burgos. Alright, hey, we'll be back in a quick fire. Welcome back to take 3.
Well, we don't want to talk badly about our fellow comedians, do we? We want to have a little bit of fucking respect. What the fuck were we talking about before John Burgos fucking interrupted us?
He interrupted and we had to have a tequila with him because being that he's Spanish, it's a part of him to come here and partake. Yep, he's probably coming with another bottle. But, we're talking about comedy's first echoes. That was my first echoes for comedy.
Oh yeah. Well, what about you, my man?
I was mentioning it was the peanut lady. It was that one that was cracking the shits, and I mentioned
hilarious.
For the brother that eats a fist full of fucking peanuts when he sees her. But man, have you ever? What was your first headline gig? You remember your first time ever going last, but you said it was a headline spot? Because everyone does.
I've done that many times. Fucking ended what's the show. Anyone who's an open micer has, been the last one on the fucking bill eventually and stuff like that. Are you talking about like maybe half the gig is 5 minutes and then the second half of the gig is like 10 minutes, 15 minutes? Depending on.
Have you performed in front of in front of an open mic where there's fucking nobody in the room, not even an MC?
The Craftsman's Corner.
Oh. Mate, don't let the powers that be.
Well, singers, you're not doing comedy.
Oh, no,
do you want to avoid that topic, or do you want to talk about that topic?
I feel as if I'll do an overall video on the particular rooms that I run, and just the positives and negatives of the suburbs, the outreach, all that stuff with working with what budget and all that crap that you have. But that'll be a more in-depth instead of just overall highlighting the negatives of it. So just something a bit different instead of just a complete old gas bag. But I was in Hawthorne, I'm not going to mention the room name. I love the individual that used to run it.
No names.
No names. Redacted MC introduces me to the stage when there's nobody there. And after he's introduced me to the stage, he's walked upstairs for a smoke.
Good on him, yeah.
No one was in there. I'm like, do I call?
No one was in there at all. Did you on the microphone?
And 5 minutes later, bloke comes down the stairs. How's your audacity?
He's like, are you done yet?
Comes down the stairs, grabs the microphone off me, shakes my hand and says, great set. I think just unintentionally, like he says that to
that
the
is
people.
Just taking the fucking piss. Right there. Like, did the guy have a smile on his face while he was doing it?
No, the bloke always has a smile on his face.
Nobody in the audience?
Nobody, not a living fucking soul, mate. Not even the ghost that chucked the glass before him, mate.
What's it got? Surely, with those kind of gigs when there's no one in the audience and stuff like that, the MC has some kind of frame of mind to cancel the gig.
I was like, no, people might come, but when you're halfway through this.
Yeah, like we've been performing to no one for 45 minutes and the show goes for an hour and a half.
Mate, this could be the moment to shine for all of us. This could be the breakout moment. You know what?
And then
we live and learn because there's beauty with the comedy. You end up getting a lot of firsts that you never even thought you would achieve whilst doing this wonderful little entertainment expo. This passion. Yeah. It's great. It's fucking fantastic. One other one. Do you remember the first time you had to call out of a gig and what was the reason?
Pull out of the gig.
Yeah, because I tried to make sure I never pulled out of a gig. I still remember the reason I had to pull out of a gig. Because it seems like now everyone fucking will pull out of gigs willy-nilly, and it's only, and particularly in the room runner standpoint when it's 20 minutes out, 20 minutes out from the show.
It's tough when you're supposed to be a bloke who's running a room and you've got a allotted amount of time for comedians to be on stage. Maybe you can fit in 6 or 7 comedians in the time slot. They're each doing 5 to 10 minutes, yada yada yada. But if 2 out of the 6 people in that lineup pull out the morning of the gig, well, guess what? The room runner has to fucking fill those spots and make up for the lost time.
Oh yeah, and do you know how hard it is? Day off to try to get people down.
Yeah.
And you'll have
And they don't do it a week in advance. They do it the day off. As a room runner, you're sitting there like, what the fuck? Get your priorities and go, why didn't you tell me this a week ago?
Oh, that's why trying to have a rotating roster of the comedians is a fucking difficult pain if your room doesn't have reputation on it.
Yeah.
If you're in the build-up, it's naturally hard, but it's all again how much you're willing to invest into it and how much the venue is willing to invest into it. If you have no investment behind you, definitely it's going to be tough. Compared to some investment. But you know what? That's a topic for fucking a very important time. After the Classroom Comedy Festival, so after the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, where all these international comedians come down that have done a couple of spots overseas and thought, you know what, let's do a 2-hour solo show here. But we're just going to highlight it in fucking European prop comedy. Oh, but you know what? This one's a good one to leave it on. Just one quick bucket list item for 2026 because we don't have much time left because I need to transfer some videos over to the SD card.
Drago's got to get out of here. He wants to fucking wrap this up. So keep going. What do you want to talk about?
Bucket list item for 2026. I want to do my solo show in Croatia. One bucket list item for yourself, Grant.
Why the fuck would you do that in Australia?
Because in a world full of bisexuals, I'm bilingual. And that's been the Not Dead Yet podcast.
But how many fucking Croatians are in Melbourne to buy the tickets?
There's fucking plenty of them hiding. They're all hiding around now.
Really?
Oh, I think Croatians are